What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on RDBX ticker symbol.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed, born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on the price chart and how we get there. Then I will continue with the fundamental news that might drive the price of this company. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis. And I will show you what should we expect next. And before we get into all of that, if you guys would like to earn 2 free stocks with Moomoo valued up to $7,000, please check out that link in the description below. All you have to do is sign up for an account and deposit as little as $1. This is guaranteed free money. Full details you can see on the screen right now. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this very point and I've told you that we completed 3 out of 5 waves and most likely we should have a retracement, and let me show you that I nailed this movement to the downside because of the overbought signals from indicators. We have extremely overbought on hourly time frame with RSI, and I've told you that we have to have a retracement. And this retracement should land at the ranges from 0.382 at $8 price point through 0.5 at roughly $7 price point, all the way down to roughly $6 mark, and it is the golden pocket range. And I've told you that statistically we have this range as the most probable range of trend reversal, and I've told you that you could accumulate your position all the way down on these levels. And when this video was released, we already broke the 0.382 range. This means your accumulation point might be only 0.5 and 0.65. This means your average price might be somewhere in between or even closer to lower board. But let's assume that you might enter your position in between these two ranges, and to the current price you might be up for about 13.5%. Definitely very good movement to the upside and quite good gains, and congratulations to all of you who took my call and who entered the position right here. But I have to say that for now we still have decent chances to hit high targets, and in my technical analysis I will show you how we can benefit from it. But let's start with the news, with the fundamental news, and first of all let's start with the general news for the market. Definitely the most important news right now is that Federal Reserve rises rates by half a percentage point, the biggest hike in 2 decades, to fight inflation. And let me quote you these key points. The Federal Reserve increased its benchmark interest rate by half a percentage point in line with market expectations. In addition, the central bank outlined a program in which it eventually will reduce its bond holdings by $95 billion a month. The rate move is the largest since 2000 and is in response of burgeoning inflation pressures. Fed Chairman Jerome Powell underlined the commitment to bringing inflation down, but indicated that rising rates by 75 basis points at a time is not something the committee is actively considering. And it is the main statement that drove the price of entire market higher, and because of this statement we have a huge increase in indexes. And Dow Jones gained about 2.81%, Nasdaq gained about 3.19%, and S&P 500 gained almost 3%. Definitely huge increase in these indexes, and I have to say that because of this green day we had some steam even for the Redbox. And as you can see, Redbox gained about 12.84% during last session, and it is the highest one. Second one is the SoFi stock. And let me show you some details directly related to Redbox. We are on Investor Place, and this article was published 22 hours ago, and it's titled "Redbox stock drops 20% after major run-up. Here's what to know." And let me quote you first of all this information. First, let's take a step back and look at what drove most of the interest in Redbox to start. After all, DVD rentals isn't what many would consider to be a booming business. As the theaters reopen and we go back to somewhat normal life, there's a reason why so many have been selling this stock heavily until recently. Last week, Redbox announced that an additional round of financing was being made available via a previous agreement with HPS Investment Partners. This $50 million financing deal appears to have provided investors with some assurance of near-term runaway. Given the company's current financial condition, some sort of bump could be expected. However, the fact that RDBX stock soared 5-fold in a matter of weeks really isn't normal either. It's clear that perhaps there is a turnaround angle with this company, but specular headwinds may be hard to overcome with the significant uncertainty remaining. All told, Redbox appears to be one of the latest retail favorites, with impressive buying volume currently taking over. Whether today's price action suggests the momentum rally is reverting remains unclear. Regardless, Redbox's risk profile looks extremely elevated right now. And definitely, I have to say that because of the retail community, we have huge increase in volume related to this asset. And right here, as you can see on stocktweets.com website, this ticker symbol is on the second place on most active section, and it is on the let me show it you, on the 7th place on the watcher section. This means this asset still has a lot of support from retail community, and definitely we might see the trend continuation. On top of that, let me show you the short squeeze top list, and for now RDBX is on the first place with a short squeeze score of 99.86. And let me show you these numbers in details. For now, it has a short interest percent of float of 43.3%, and the off-exchange short volume ratio is 54.43%. Definitely, it is a very high numbers, but right here, let me show you that it doesn't have any shares available for shorting. And the most impressive number is the short borrow fee rate, and it is 469.84, and in my opinion it is the highest short borrow fee rate that I've ever seen. And definitely because of these numbers we might see the short squeeze of this asset, and with the support of retail community this asset might hit much higher targets. But we have to be very cautious, because if the volume becomes lower, this asset will go south as well. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, obviously that we have the bottom of our fourth wave right here in the golden pocket, and we have to hit the top of our fifth wave with the next leg to the upside. And what should you do if you want to enter the position? In my opinion, we might see some pullback from current ranges. And if you want to book your profits of roughly 13%, as I already mentioned, you're free to do so, because we have decent chances to move either way. And that's why we have to be very cautious. But if you're a believer that this asset will short squeeze in upcoming sessions, definitely you can accumulate your position all the way down, and your stop loss should be slightly below this bottom, because if we will break this range of roughly $6, we will see lower price action, and next range of support will be the top of our first wave, and it is the confluence with the 0.76 Fibonacci retracement level at the price point of $4.84. And from the technical standpoint, we might have this ABC correction already in, but we also have the possibility that this is only the A wave. We might have the B wave somewhere here. Let me mark it for you. If it is the case, we have probably this is our A wave. We should have 3 waves inside our B wave that might hit higher target. And then we have to have one more leg to the downside that will complete the bottom of the C wave. And if it is the case, definitely we have some upside potential, but also we have a downside potential of roughly let me show it to you, of roughly 18% to the stop loss order. But let's project some targets. To project the target, I have to pull the Fibonacci extension tool from the bottom of the third wave to the top of the third wave and to the bottom of the retracement. And as long as this pivot holds, as long as it doesn't break the bottom of the fourth wave, we have following targets. First of all, it is the $12 price point. It is a Fibonacci extension range of 0.786. Next one, it is one-to-one extension at $13.75. And the most aggressive one, and I have to say that it is the least probable target, is 1.618 extension at the price point of $18.57. So the upside potential for this asset is quite massive. We have about 50% upside potential to the top of our third wave, then 65% to our first target, and about 87% to the second target. But the downside potential is also quite massive. It is about 20% from our current range, and depending on your entry price, you can add your position by laddering your bars down, and it will reduce your downside potential and it will increase your upside potential for this asset. So I think from the technical standpoint, that's it for now. If you like my video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel with notification bell, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up.